If you've spent any time around RVs, chances are you've heard the name Leisure Travel Vans, and for good reason. This brand has a reputation for delivering seriously impressive rigs, and the Unity lineup is one of the most talked about in the Class C space. Now, they've gone and unveiled something special called the Desert Shadow Edition, and honestly, it's turning heads for all the right reasons. Leisure Travel Vans traces its roots all the way back to 1965, when EE launched its very first travel trailer, a compact and aerodynamic 13-footer designed to be simple, smart, and enjoyable to use. Fast forward about 60 years, and that same company is celebrating its legacy and style with what feels like a quiet anniversary upgrade. I took one look at it and knew I had to share it with you. These days, Leisure Travel Vans isn't really about small travel trailers anymore. Instead, they're known for building refined, high-end Class B and Class C motorhomes that feel more like mobile luxury apartments. The Unity is a perfect example of that, and it's the model getting this new desert shadow treatment. Being a Canadian company, their designs lean heavily into European influences, and that really shows here. The whole idea behind the Unity is to create a living space that feels thoughtfully designed in every single detail. From the sleek Euro styling to features that might seem overkill at first, everything starts to make sense once you see it all come together. This is basically Leisure Travel Vans showing us the peak of what they're capable of, and the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 3500 chassis underneath just reinforces that point. Instead of rattling off a massive list of features, let's talk money for a second. The Unity starts at an MSRP of about $225,300 Canadian dollars, which works out to roughly $176,200 US at current exchange rates. In the world of premium Class B and Class C RVs, that's actually pretty reasonable. Plenty of American-built rigs push well past the $200,000 mark, so suddenly a trip north of the border doesn't sound like such a bad idea. The Desert Shadow Edition itself is all about channeling desert vibes, and it starts with the color palette. The exterior steps away from the usual bright white and instead goes for a warmer, dustier tone that feels much more organic. Huge windows sit against blacked-out accents, giving the whole thing a bold, floating look. Even the wheels and all-terrain tires follow the blackout theme, making this Unity look like it's ready to venture off the pavement if the mood strikes. Where this edition really steals the show, though, is inside. And the best part is that this interior package is available across all 5 Unity floor plans. My personal favorite is the MBL, or Murphy Bed Lounge. Instead of a traditional rear bedroom, the bed runs along the side in a slide-out, freeing up the back of the coach for an absolutely massive bathroom. We're talking a full shower, a separate toilet, and a vanity that honestly puts a lot of home bathrooms to shame. As you move through the interior, the Desert Shadow color scheme really shines. Creamy white walls and cabinetry set the stage, while soft beige wood tones and recessed LED lighting add warmth without feeling heavy. Down below, rich brown leather seating ties everything together, creating this smooth, layered fade from light to dark that just works. Details like contrast stitching, black fixtures, and stone gray Fenix cabinet doors add depth and texture without overdoing it. It's modern, clean, and confident, and while it's definitely not a look everyone will love, for those who want something different, it feels fresh and incredibly livable. To me, the Desert Shadow Edition turns the Unity into a true retreat on wheels, a little haven you can take anywhere.